Is this headphone worth all that hype? Hello and thank you for clicking on this video. I'll be talking about the Fiio FT1, and this is Fio's close back dynamic driver headphone coming in at a very competitive price of $150 and this headphone has been getting a lot of hype from the community, so it'll be interesting to test and find out if the hype was all real or it was just part of the hype train. However, before we dive deeper, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Fiio for sending this unit in exchange for my honest feedback. However, as always, all thoughts and opinions are my own and are not influenced by any parties. If you've been enjoying my content, please do hit that like and subscribe button, as that will help my channel a lot and allow me to bring more content like these. So there's not much to talk about the unboxing, as opening the box you'll be greeted by the hard case with copper color scheme with some shine to it and Fio's branding on it. It's relatively compact but still has some rigidity to protect your headphones, which is nice. And there's more than enough space to store your headphones and a few accessories. It comes with a 6.35 to 3.5mm converter, and Fiio also provided you with two different cables. They both have 3.5mm connections, and one terminates in 3.5mm and the other cable terminates in 4.4mm, so you have one single-ended and one balanced termination. And the cable is braided but has some rigidity to it, so it stays relatively well behaved and doesn't tangle from my experience. And honestly, I really like these cables as stock, and it's already better than a lot of stock cables, especially for headphones at this price range. And you're getting two cables. Fiio is being generous here and I'm loving it. For the design of the headphones, it looks fairly simple. You've got the black headband with some cushioning and padding to it, the Fio's logo and branding on the side, and the silver frame going to the ear cups, and those beautiful dark timber at the ear cups just elevates the look of this headphone. There's a right and left indicator inside the ear cups, which is always nice to have, and those ear pads are plush and nice, and they are swappable as well if you're looking to pad swap. But as an overall, just a great looking headphone, especially at this price range. And there's even the light beige color option. I think that headphone looks absolutely sick. However, if you're looking for the dark color option, this color theme fits that bill. Also, something to note, the ear cups wall plush has a relatively small opening, so I find parts of it resting on the edges of my ear, so it's not big enough that it covers and surrounds my ears. However, because of how plush the ear pads are, I don't get uncomfortable, but just something to note for anyone with bigger ears. However, these pads are swappable, so you can change it to something that suits you. However, the sound I'm describing is based on the stock pads. As for the sound of the FT1, if you ever want an introduction to what a V-shaped tuning sounds like, this is the gateway to that. Nice sub-bass rumble coming from the deep end, nice mid-bass punch with a lot of weight to the bass note delivery, keeps the track engaging and lively, enough to make you bob your head or tap your toes. Vocal notes are full and warm. The overall presentation is on the intimate side, so it's close to you but not too much as well. However, on really busy tracks, you can get overwhelmed since the separation of sound, while enough, does struggle on heavy tracks, and you're not getting that wide sounding soundstage as you would normally get with an open back headphone. And even though the vocals are front and center, the bass performance can sometimes take the spotlight away from the singer. There's enough treble coming through to cut through the bass, and combined with the intimacy of this headphone, probably due to its close back nature as well, it can be sharp depending on how sensitive you are to treble, so I will put a very mild caution for this headphone. With this kind of tuning, there is one thing that gets sacrificed along the way, and that will be in the details. And for something that is priced like this, I don't expect to have a lot of details coming through, and this headphone is not catered for that. But there's still sufficient details there to keep things interesting. If you're looking for a fun, engaging sounding headphone, the Fiio FT1 delivers that. And this headphone has a bigger brother that may fulfill what you're looking for if you find certain aspect of the sound from the FT1 lacking, but that's a separate video in itself. So comparing against the Headphone HE400 SE, the Headphone for HE400 SE was previously retailed at about $150 as well. But nowadays you can get it for about $100 new or even cheaper, and this headphone, even though I haven't talked about it until now, is still one of the best budget planar headphones you can get at this price range. The Fiio FT1 being about the same price as the retail price of the HE400 SE is pretty much the complete opposite of the Headphone HE400 SE. The 400 SE is this neutral sounding headphone giving you speed and details in a budget headphone, but one thing that is evidently lacking would be in the bass performance, which the FT1 brings to the table. It's also a lot more intimate compared to the HE400 SE, so if you've heard the HE400 SE and found it to be a little bit on the boring side, the Fiio FT1 is that party-loving fun cousin, so between the two, it comes down to your personal sound preference. So in summary, for $150, I think the hype that went into this headphone is justified. You're getting a really nice looking headphone that has a fun yet warm sounding presentation that would be easy to recommend to anyone looking to start the hobby and or curious about it. I want to know what it's like to experience high fidelity for an affordable price, and I don't think you can do better in terms of price to performance than the Fiio FT1, but I could be wrong, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What is your top pick for the best budget headphone at this price category, or has the Fiio FT1 just became the reference? With that all said, thank you once again to Fiio for this opportunity and to all of you for watching. Until the next video, take care and happy listening.